Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling bright and cheerful. It was a splendid day. He whistled to some cows, but the cows didn't reply, said Thomas. Next, he sought Bertie. But all Bertie can say was, smiled Thomas. Thomas was still in good spirits when Bertie arrived at the next station, replied Bertie. And Thomas puffed away towards the big station. James was snoring about in the yard. He grumbled. Gordon laughed. Agreed James. Yeah. Thomas was sorry to see the engines looking miserable. He puffed. Grumbled Gordon. Asked Thomas. Replied Gordon. Stuttered James. Gordon and James sniggered quietly to each other. Some of James's trucks were coupled behind Thomas and he steamed away to the quarry. The trucks were still cross. But Thomas didn't hear them. He collected all the stone from the quarry and set off back to the junction.
What?
Danger lay ahead.
I don't know where I am.
Giggled the trucks.
In the bunk.
They pushed Thomas over the switches, called Thomas's driver, and applied the brakes. Poor Thomas stood dazed and surprised in the muddy pond as a toad eyed him suspiciously. Muttered Thomas. Doug pulled away the trucks, and Edward helped Thomas back to the junction. Suddenly, Thomas remembered the missing tar. He told Edward all about it, said Edward. Later, James spoke to Thomas. He muttered, spluttered Gordon. Just then, Bertie arrived. He looked much more cheerful, replied Thomas. Added Bertie. Gordon and James puffed silently away to the shed, but Thomas still had company. He sighed. The toad, who was looking forward to a ride home, noisily agreed.